If you love shrimp tacos and a good bowl, then you are in the right place. This segment is for you. You are in the kitchen with Krystal, and I am Krystal Taylor, the owner and CEO of Fitness is Not a Game. And it's my goal, my purpose, having this segment to give you meals that are quick, easy, but delicious, and they still make you feel good about what you see in the mirror. So, since we are doing shrimp taco, inspired bowls. We have a few things we're gonna do. A good bowl has what as the base? It has a good little rice as the base. So let's go ahead and get our rice started. I'm gonna make a lot of rice. You know, you decide how much rice you want because what you can do is make this in advance and you can just prep the ingredients so that you can have some later so that you can make extra. But I'm only just gonna make a little bit. So of course, with your rice, it's just a quick 1-to-2 ratio. One portion of rice and then 2 of the water. So I'm just doing, what's that, a quarter of a cup. I'm range this off a little bit. And then we're going to get our rice going. That's going to take the longest. Honestly, this is so quick and easy. One thing I love about shrimp that is so quick and easy to make, right? And that's why I like to use it a lot in this segment because so many people say, well, it takes too long to cook, yada, yada, yada. Let's remove that excuse, right? I don't know what to make. I got you. I'm giving you all this stuff. It's too expensive. No, it ain't. All these regular ingredients that you would typically buy, you can get these and make a good meal. All right. So range that off a little bit. Get my, I was about to say my container. Get my, what is this? My pot. So that I can put my rice up in here. Oh, and if you hear say, hey, if you catch this on replay, do me a favor and type replay in the chat. All right. And you know what? I actually found a recipe. Let me get my water. I found a recipe this week. Well, can you still see me, girl? Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my half cup of water. But I found a recipe this week to make the Chipotle inspired rice. I would do that for you, but I don't feel like doing that right now. But you should look it up. It's pretty easy and it was doggone delicious. But we're going to do something a little similar. So I'm just taking a little bit of this water. I only need a half a cup of water. There we go. Put this on the stove. Get this boiling while we get ready to do all the other things. Throw this back. All right. So if you don't know, you get that to boil for 5 minutes, simmer for 15. All right. Let me get my bowl back because what we're going to do next, we're going to make like an avocado lime-ish dressing that's going to go in. So what I want to do is to go ahead and get these flavors to marry. So I'm going to go ahead and make that sauce and put that to the side. Actually, hold up, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me season my scrimps. And yes, I said scrimps because I like for the flavor to be good up in them. So we are going to season our scrimps, let that sit for a few minutes while we make the sauce, and then we get back to all the other stuff. Yeah? I have to pull my apron out. I haven't worn my apron in a while, so I can have some on my hands up. Oh, and cheers, y'all. Thirsty. You thirsty? All right. So with the sauce, with the shrimp, I'm just going to use I have a taco season that's in my first cookbook, and the link for the cookbook if you want it is in the description. You can get it on Amazon. It's a taco fiesta season, but then I'm also going to play around with the taco fiesta from I Got You seasoning. Add a little bit of that up in there too. Oh, and you know what I meant to do? I'm gonna add a little oil on here so to stick a little bit better. Just a little bit though. And even though extra virgin olive oil is good for you, you still don't want to overdo the good. Sometimes people will be like, oh, it's good for me, so I can just have as much as I want. You still want to be mindful and intentional with the good stuff. All right? Mix that on up. Get those flavors marinate. See? Nice and pretty. And the seasoning is just basically, I think it's like oregano, chili powder, might want to put a little cayenne, some garlic powder, onion powder, pepper. I think that's about it. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Did I say cumin? Maybe a little cumin, some coriander if you got it. Heck, if not, that's all right. All right, so we seasoned up our shrimp. Now let's go ahead and get this avocado. Oh, I hear my rice boiling almost. Look, gotta make sure, because what you don't want is rice water over boiling on your stove. I can't stand it. All right, so since we're doing an avocado lime sauce, seasoning sauce, of course we need avocado. I didn't even pull out my fun toy. Mm, mm, mm. If you don't look at how pretty and perfect that avocado is. Mm, 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 mm. Look, baby. Let me get this fork because I'm going to do this the old school way. I'll go ahead and slice this up in chunks. So since we're making a sauce, honestly, I probably should have pulled out my blender or a processor, but we're going to mash this the good old school way. I might need a bigger bowl. We're going to rock with what we got today. All right. With this going. It's a little hard. So I'm going to hold on to wait. Because you know what? And that's actually good. Because I don't even need the whole avocado anyway. So I am going to use my masher to get, I smell the rice. Oh, it's trying to bubble. Trying to bubble. There we go. There we go. Get that simmering. All right. So I'm going to get this masher. We're going to get this avocado. It's pretty, but it's not as ripe as I would like it. But that's all right, though. We're going to make it do. Oh, there we go. This masher works. All right. Get this avocado good and mashed, and then we're going to add, of course, some lime. We're going to add a few little other things to get this sauce right. So, with that, let's go ahead and show our. Well, I feel like today, you ever have one of them days where it's like things are like, ooh, that's how it feels. It feels a little weird, a little off. That's how I'm working with it. So, y'all know if this your first time catching me on a segment, type of one in the chat. If you're one of my OGs, type of OG in the chat. But if you've been around for a while, you would know that I love me some Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt as a base for so many things, for like our creamy dressings and sauces. Oh, we're going to use that Greek yogurt. One, because I love how it takes on basically whatever flavor you're giving it. That's one thing I love about it. But then also it adds a lot of good extra protein, which helps you feel fuller longer, helps repair your muscles. And especially as we get older, we got to take care as much as we can. So yeah, I love me some Greek yogurt. And it's crazy because I don't do like, some people are like, I used to love me some sour cream. Look. And sour cream is one of those things that if I had sour cream, I wanted sour cream. I didn't want no low fat, none of that stuff. I wanted the real deal. Give me my dollop and full fat dollop. But, this smells. Oh, and I just got a little minced garlic. Oh, and for anybody who asked, that's about 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt for half of avocado. And then you're probably going to get like a teaspoon of minced garlic. But I was loving me some doggone sour cream until I got up on the Greek yogurt. To be able to have the same texture, it's a little thicker, and that's another thing I like to have the same texture, same flavor, but then add the extra protein to it as opposed to feeling like you're just eating fat. Baby, game changer. Game changer. All right, so I'm just rolling rolling my lime around so I can get this juice going. So we're gonna add some lime juice up in here, and then we're gonna might add a little bit of salt and pepper, add a little olive oil, just to get it to loosen up a little bit. I feel like I got a lot going on over here. Told you, it feels like it's one of the days, like Mom said, right? um, but we're gonna check this temperature. This texture. Oh, that smells good. And I learned this. I don't know if you see it, but I'm squeezing the lime upside down because then it helps to keep the seeds in there so that they don't fall up in your stuff. Yeah, I definitely should have had my apron there. I feel like I just keep washing my hands with that. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil up in here. This is all just about the texture. Mm-hmm. Now let me get my Himalayan sea salt, Himalayan pink sea salt, and some pepper. And we're going to mush this up a little bit more. Then we are going to stir it. So as I said, if you had a blender or food processor, that would be real super duper easy. Why didn't pull mine down? I don't know. I guess I'm in the mood to do things the hard way today. I guess so. I like the texture already. Yes. Okay then. So I'm just basically mashing this together. Yeah, I could see if I had a food processor, this would be real creamy and smooth. Let me taste this. That's good. But what I'm fixing to do, you have my whisk in here? Y'all, this together a little more. So this is the thing, because right now it's a little thick. And we want this to be a dressing. So you can decide if you want to add like a little more olive oil, if you want to add some water. But again, it should be in a food processor. I was going to say word processor. A food processor or a blender. And I ain't pulling mine out. So, but I think I'm okay with that. Because I don't want to dilute it. And maybe a little more olive oil. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. All right? I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. Then we're going to whisk this thing up. We're going to get to cracking with the other stuff that's super duper easy. So we made this avocado lime sauce dressing. So we can set it to the side, let those flavors marinate and do their thing. All right. So now let's get ready to get the shrimp together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put all the things together because it does not take a lot at all. And actually, we're going to multitask because what we're also going to do and add, some of that lime is on there. We're going to add some black beans and some corn. This is we're blending the flavors of the ingredients of your shrimp tacos, which is typically just the shrimp, the tortilla, and the salsa mix, right? Or whatever sauce you put on there, with a bowl. Bowls typically have, like a Mexican bowl will have the rice, the beans, the corn. So we're putting all of this together so you get like a flavor explosion, right? And then also salsa, jalapenos, whatever else you want to dance it with. So I have some black beans, and I'm actually going to use, I don't know if I want to use, I'm going to use some nonstick olive oil spray. So we still get the desired result, but we can save a few calories, right? So I'm going to heat up my beans. And I just had some beans that I had already used, some leftover beans. Probably about a half a cup. And then we're also going to throw some corn in here, some sweet corn, season it a little bit, let it get warm, and then put it all together. Today is a weird thing. I don't know if it's the wild one. I don't know what's going on. Today feels not gloomy, just a little off. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the season on my beans and my corn, just to add a little extra something. Let them it would be helpful if I turn the eye on. Why y'all ain't tell me I ain't turn this on? That's hilarious. I'm over here stirring them up like they about to get warm. And this thing just as cold as can be. I told you it feels like one of the days. That's hilarious. All right. So we got okay, now this is getting warm, but it's not hot enough yet, not to where I want it. So, if you just joined in, hey, I'm Krystal Taylor, the owner and CEO of Fitness is Not a Game, and today we are making shrimp taco inspired bowl. So, all right. So we get this shrimp in, and then we're gonna put our slaw together with our sauce. Like that's one thing I like about it. It's like it's always tossing like a little sauce, and then we're gonna start putting our bowl together because the rice has been cooking for a little bit. It's almost done. It's a little thing. If not, your girl got some rice in the fridge that I can heat up and then show you just for demonstration sake. Because we're gonna keep this party going. All right. So let me get my scrimps. Oh, there you go. I thought my tongs were in the dishwasher. And it's funny because I have these colossal shrimp, and I typically will cut them up because I'm so greedy. I like to taste all the flavor in every single bite. So I'm not a big fan of having big chunks of meat. I'm gonna put all this extra salt. I want little pieces all the way through. So when that smell. Ooh, it smells so good. That's a doggone shame how excited I get. But babe, that smells good. All right. But I like to taste everything with every bite. So that's why I'll typically would cut my shrimp up so I can taste it every bite. And I probably will after I put it all together, right? All right, so let these cook down. About to do a quick clean because now we're about to start putting the salsa and not the salsa, the sauce and the slaw together so that when this rice is ready, we can start assembling our bowl. Oh, I made a little mess, y'all. That's all right. That's all right. Then we'll also start doing this little prep with our cilantro. We're gonna, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that now because I want to go ahead and chop up our cilantro because we're going to put cilantro in the rice. And we're also going to put cilantro, use the cilantro as a topping. So let me go ahead and get this cilantro together. And let me know if you're a fan of cilantro. They say that some people don't like cilantro because they say it tastes like soap, which I feel so bad for them if that's the case. Because I love me some cilantro. But there, let this shrimp cook just a little bit. And honestly, I'm probably turn the heat off on that. That's the other great thing about shrimp. Cook super fast. You don't want to overcook it. Just let it do what it's going to do. And then the residual heat, you keep cooking it for you. All right. So I'm getting all this cilantro together. Like I said, we're going to put it in the rice. And we're going to put it on top. Got a it's amount of cilantro. I feel like the more cilantro, the better. But that's me. That's me. Don't mess with my guac if you don't want cilantro. It smells so good. So, I was sitting there like, what's all that cracking? I thought I turned my shrimp off. I did. It's the beans and the corn. But I almost forgot to start in the first place. Ooh, child. Like a nap? And it's crazy because I had like a really great run this morning. So I was on 10. Great run this morning. Great call with my client. And I guess it's like gave it my all earlier. Miss Carla, it's okay. What do you mean it's okay? It's amazing. Oh, y'all, everything smells so good. Look, I can smell the seasoning on these beans and this corn, the doggone shrimp. Actually, I think I want a little bit more. They still look a little pink. They so big. They're so big. So I'm gonna let that cook a little bit more. My rice. Oh yeah, my rice is basically done. Oh yeah, we about to get it cracking. Cilantro is all the things. Like when it comes to like Mexican food, I put cilantro. I was about to lie because I was about to make a real tall statement. I was gonna say I put cilantro right up there with avocado. Nothing's up there with avocado. But look, it is so doggone good and needed. Just adds that extra. Miss Carla, it's okay. Come on. But that's better you saying you don't like it. Because When I hear people say that they don't like cilantro, my first thought is, who hurt you? Like, oh, it smells so good. Oh, and I can still smell the lime too. Yup, yup. Oh, we about to have fun with this. We are about to have some fun with this. All right, let's get it because my rice is done. My shrimp is done now. Oh, I thought I turned my beans and corn off. Lord, let's turn everything off. Let's turn it all off and let's get it. Oh, let's put some stuff together because I'm ready to eat too. Amen. Amen. Get this, I'm gonna put this rice over here. Ooh, yup. Ooh, yup. Throw me a little cilantro up in there. Just a little bit. Get my spoon. Mix it all up. Oh, yeah, that rice cooked fast too. Cooked all the way through. It's almost about to be overcooked. Mm-hmm. Yup. I am here for it. Oh, I got sneeze. Oh, squeeze me. All right. Back over there. That's a shame. But now that it's time for me to put it all together, I'm so excited. I get my little mixing bowl, my slaw. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Girl, Max it out. Get a little bit of slaw. Put. I don't know why they have these big old chunks. Maybe I need all the big old chunks. That's a shame. See how fast I'm moving there? Now it's time to put it together. Woo, child. I mean, we can all of that. But that is, for anybody who just chimed in, hey, this is Krystal Taylor, owner and CEO of Fitness Not in the Game. You're in the kitchen with Krystal, where we're making shrimp taco inspired bowls. So season up my shrimp with some taco fiesta seasoning, some of our homemade Amazon from I Got You seasonings, whatever seasoning, taco fiesta seasoning you have, right? But then I also just made like this avocado lime sauce. And I actually should have put these together to marinate earlier. But it's just avocado, lime, olive oil, some Himalayan salt, pink salt, and pepper, and then a little bit of garlic, right? And you just say Greek yogurt as a base. You should use a food processor. I keep wanting to say word processor. A food processor or blender. I did mine by hand because I'm savage. Or just, I don't know, doing the most today. And yeah, so that. Now, what you can also do is if you just want to have the slaw by itself, you can do that too. And just like, especially if you have made the avocado lime sauce like more into a sauce where you can drizzle it, then you can do that. But I wanted mine together all together. So now, and then I put some warmed up some beans and corn, seasoned those up a little bit, and now we're about to assemble the bowl. So because it's a bowl, our base, of course, is our rice, and I just did some white rice and put a little cilantro in there because I believe in seasoning every chance I get. That's that. Then we're gonna add our shrimp to it. Let me spread this out because I only made a quarter cup of rice because I don't need a lot. Y'all, and that's the thing. Stop thinking that you shouldn't have certain foods. You gotta completely restrict it out of your diet. No, you don't. You just have to be mindful of how you eat and how much you eat it. So y'all just want to go ham sometimes with everything, all the portions, and sometimes you just need to cut back on how much. So I just did a quarter cup. Got me some shrimp. Better. Hey, and this shrimp. Look, I'm just gonna stop real quick and show y'all the shrimp. And it's probably talking about not shrimp. Look at that shrimp. Big, beautiful shrimp. All right, so now we're gonna put a little bit of this slaw on top of here. A little dollop. Put it in the middle. It's so funny. I don't feel like I'm good at plating. I try to be fancy with my plating, but I'm not that great at it. You gotta know Know your ministry. Know your ministry. All right, so now we got our beans and corn. We're gonna put that together. Put that on top. That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay then. Okay then. All right. Then we're gonna add a few other things. I'm gonna add. I think I want like a little jalapenos, as my mom would say. But we also now I just got regular salsa. What could be really, really good is a mango salsa on this. I thought about making some, but I was like, not gonna do it. And then I didn't want to buy any either because I know I don't eat mango salsa like that. Regular salsa I'm gonna eat. So that's why I do this session, these segments. Excuse me, so we can talk about using things that you would typically have in your kitchen to make meals that are really good. All right. So Miss Carlos, I need to find somebody to cook this stuff for me. But you know what? I enjoy cooking. I'm just gonna pour. Let me do a little measure of a little salsa. Ooh, okay, okay, all right. Then just because I like a little spice, the spicier the better. Get me some jalapenos or jalapenos, as you commoners call it. Get me a few of these. Uh, 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 uh. It's a shame. That's the wrong word. I'm excited. Can you tell? I got a little bit of cilantro that I'm gonna throw on top. And just for fun, why not squeeze a little more lime juice on there? Yup. Mm, mm, mm. Look, I'm gonna need y'all to not judge me for what I'm gonna do for this here food because I haven't even tasted it yet, and I know it's fire because all the ingredients are fire. So, you see, look at that. So this, we have our rice with a little cilantro in there. Season up our shrimp with a taco fiesta seasoning, typically like some cumin, coriander, chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, a little pepper, right? Then I also warmed up some beans and black beans and corn, tossed them around in the same seasoning. I made a sauce that is avocado, lime, olive oil, garlic, Greek yogurt. Mix that up together. Toss some slaw in there to give that crunch like you would get from a taco, from the shrimp tacos. And then I just threw a little sauce on there. I use regular sauce. The mango sauce will be fire, but I ain't have any. But then also added some cilantro and some jalapenos. So I told y'all I like a little bit of bite, a little bit of each flavor in every bite. So I'm gonna cut this shrimp up because I don't need the whole shrimp on the fork. But now I got a little bit of thing. So let me see. So I gotta get my slaw. There we go. My rice, my beans, my corn, my shrimp. I see a little cilantro and jalapeno. All of it. I haven't done a walk. Woo! That jalapeno just went in my throat. I haven't done a walk away in a minute. Yeah. Let me get off here. Bye, y'all. Now I'm about to eat. That is so good. When you make it, and I promise you should, make sure you tag me. And I want to see you do the food dance too because, baby, that was good. So I'm going to let y'all go so I can eat this. But I'm going to ask you, if you have to go outside, please be safe. I want you healthy, I want you happy, and I want you here, and I want to see you next time. But y'all, you've been in the kitchen where I made some shrimp taco inspired bowls that would be great for like a Taco Tuesday or just a regular day. And it's really light but full of flavor. Yeah, I'm here for it. So, yeah, y'all have an amazing day because I'm about to have one, and I will see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye.